Danger Dolan. From sleeping pills affecting your health to alcohol that helps you sleep but with a few side effects, we count 15 rumours in the world of sleep that simply aren't true. Number 15. You can catch up on sleep during weekends. So most people believe that if you don't sleep much during the week, whether because of work, parties or otherwise, that you can recover this sleep debt with long weekend mornings. And while sure, your body can recover with one long night of sleep, the effect only lasts about 6 hours into the day before your body starts to shut down. This is called a chronic sleep debt. Too much exhaustion spread over too many days to the point where you can't actually recover without it affecting your consciousness. Number 14. If you're working 9 till 5, you're likely thinking to yourself that even if you don't get a full night's sleep, then it doesn't matter because it won't have any impact on your health. But the reality is, even 1 hour of sleep lost for a night can increase your risk of heart attack, especially if you're sleeping less than 8 hours a night. Not only that, but for those perpetually sleep deprived, they're at a high risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, stroke, obesity, and depression. Number 13. Likewise, if you often sleep in and you think you're in the clear, think again. Most who sleep more than 8 hours a night usually die younger than those that don't. Studies haven't shown any direct evidence for this, but most long sleepers suffer from depression, diabetes, and sleep apnea, and it's that which ends their life. So it's up to you. Do you want to deprive yourself of sleep, suffer a heart attack and die, or would you rather sleep in, get depressed, choke on your own snores, and die? Number 12. The entire purpose of a snooze button on alarms is to help you wake up slowly. And it works, right? Well, studies have shown that even needing a snooze button shows you're not getting enough sleep, that you should have the energy to wake up as soon as the first alarm goes off. Those in a regular sleep schedule should not need to hit the snooze button nearly as much. Number 11. The thing about power naps is they're meant to be short. A full 20-minute rest when you're tired can recharge your body. Any longer than that and you're gonna feel groggy unless you are, in fact, a human cat. But don't get too used to it. If you do it too much, your brain will take this as a sign you don't need to sleep as much at night, which will make it harder to nod off. Number 10. If you fall asleep during the day, usually it means you're just lazy or you have nothing else to do, but it's actually a message from your body. It's saying, hey, you're not sleeping enough at night, I need some extra Z's or I'm going to give you the motor function of a snail covered in honey. After that point, it's up to you to decide how you're going to get those extra hours. Number 9. We've all felt like it. You can't get to sleep because you're worried about that thing happening tomorrow, or you're anxious because bad things are happening in your life right now. Most would chalk it up to insomnia, but being worried about something can only keep you awake for a certain period of time. It's merely short-term insomnia and it will go away. Long-term insomnia is usually caused by more serious problems, pain, medication, depression, and they should be fixed pronto. Number 8. When someone snores, sure it's annoying, but it's so common that you would think it harmless, but no. Chronic and loud snoring is actually a symptom of sleep apnea, in which your lung airways get blocked and you stop breathing during your sleep. In turn, this raises your blood oxygen levels and increases your risk of high blood pressure and heart attack. Number 7. Anyone can tell you about this one, but you'd be surprised how few heed its message. If you think pulling an all-nighter to prepare for something like a big test works, it doesn't. But not because you'll be exhausted the next day, but because deep sleep encourages the consolidation of memories from the day before, essentially helping you remember all of these things that happened to you. If you haven't slept, you aren't actually learning much because you'll be so confuddled by lack of sleep when the test comes along the next day. Number 6. We all know the pain of waking up way before our alarm and not being able to get back to sleep. But did you know that this is actually a good thing? For millennia, animals and humans alike have been stirring in the night, but so long as they nap the rest of their hours sometime in the day, you're still fulfilling your sleep quota. In fact, those that do this to wake up in the night and spend those few hours relaxed only to fall asleep later, they feel even more refreshed than usual. If you do it every night though, you should probably see a doctor. Number 5. The rumor goes that if you're feeling a buzz from alcohol, you will actually sleep better because you're essentially passing out, or you get more relaxed from a single beer. However, while this is true, the side effects nullify the positives. If you have a drink, no matter what size, right before bed, it actually affects your deep sleep, disrupting it constantly. Not to mention it leads to snoring and worse breathing, both of which make you feel awful the next day. Number 4. If you spend more time in bed, you'll eventually get so bored that you will have to sleep, right? Well, unfortunately, your mind will start to associate bed with being awake when it's supposed to be the opposite, and spending less time in bed promotes actually sleeping. If you're awake and alert, the best thing you can do is move around outside your room for a while until you feel tired again. Number 3. Can you cheat yourself out of one less hour of sleep per night without any negative side effects? Well, the fact is your body should be used to a certain routine, and to deviate impairs your ability to think and react as fast, even if you don't feel tired during the day. It also makes you more prone to infections and even compromises your cardiovascular health if you keep doing it. Number 2. Nightmares are extremely common, and they're actually related to sleepwalking, bedwetting, sleep talking, and teeth grinding. Harmless, but unpleasant. On the other hand, night terrors are different. They happen before you go to sleep, right when you're getting drowsy, and it terrifies you right to the core. It's most common in children. After you have a night terror, you might start screaming, and then the next morning you can't even recall it happening. A great way to scare the bejesus out of your parents. Number 1. If you have insomnia, you might have turned to sleeping pills as a rather effective treatment, but the truth is they're only designed for short-term use in temporary insomnia. The health risks for taking even just a few sleeping pills in a given year is high, an increased risk of cancer and general health problems. The root of your insomnia should be dealt with long before you develop a reliance on pills, and even just to reset your sleeping pattern, which could be better solved with cognitive behavioral therapy. That's it for this countdown, and have a good one!